Mm-hmm.
You got to trust the science.
My little world is filled with Epstein news. Kyle said that he's been kind of video game deep right now. He's arc raidering, but my computer, I can't not see the Epstein stuff. I guess a few new emails were released by the Democrats where Epstein specifically says like Trump hasn't talked yet, but he's like deep in this. They said that he spent a few hours alone with one of the identified victims in a room. It looks bad for him. And then, of course, all this is the backdrop of the vote that's happening very soon. What?
He was correct me if I'm wrong. What I read was that there was already this girl who was testifying or being deposed that Trump had assaulted her. She's that girl you may have seen. She's sitting in a chair and they've blurred her face.
Katie Johnson.
And then I believe that
right here, Woody. Why don't you?
I believe that she was threatened, and her daughter was threatened. She claimed, and that's why she dropped her suit against Trump or whatever it may be. So you're saying that the emails that they found from Epstein are from prior to her coming forward, but are naming her still.
No. So the victim's name is redacted. So we don't know which.
No, it's Julia Giuffi, I think.
No. So the victim's name in the email is redacted. There is one person who is an Epstein victim who said that Trump didn't fuck her. So the White House is saying that's the redacted name you can't see. It's the one who already said Trump didn't bang her, which is like what they convenient for them. Oh yeah, the one girl who said Trump didn't bang me, and lots of other people did, is the one whose name you can't see. But we don't really know what victim it is because the name is redacted.
But what I saw, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that they matched up those statements with a previous statement, and it's the same as Julia Giuffi or something, and she was the one who said like, did you ever have contact with Trump? No. Did you ever see him? Did he ever flirt with you? No, that was incorrect. Did you ever see him with other girls? No.
There isn't a statement. It's just Trump spent a few hours alone in a room with this Epstein.
No, I'm talking about the emails. Like the emails that
That's
they
what I'm
leaked.
talking about. The email says Trump was alone in the room with like name redacted.
And that girl, Julia Giuffi, or what? I probably got her first name wrong, but Giuffe, I think. Jeffy. Yeah, she was saying that he didn't flirt with her or do anything untoward. Granted, this is not some like, oh, so he's innocent thing that a lot of people on the right are trying to pretend, but it does seem like that is what
I have the email
revealed.
The whole email is this: I want you to realize that the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Redacted, spent hours at my house with him, and he has never been once mentioned. I can't read these words very well. Police chief, etc. Something 75% there. Can you guys read this better than me?
Let me see. Actually, Kyle
it's
has
in
the best
Kyle's
ones.
link.
He could probably see it.
Page 1 of 3.
Oh, that was tables. Fuck, I clicked the wrong thing.
Let me see.
There's so many table links.
200%.
Kyle,
this will work.
You're still muted, man.
Yeah, it's on this link. Like you can see, there's a transcript of it, and it's exactly what you just read. Oh, it's what you just linked to. Yeah.
Yeah. So, here it is. I want you to realize the dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Redacted spent hours in my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. So I don't think you can link that to one specific girl. It's not specific enough to say, oh, that matches up with whatever. But the White House has said, oh, the redacted name, that's the one that said Trump didn't fuck her. So there's nothing to see here.
Maybe you could be 100% right.
We don't know who
we don't know enough about any of this because we
just know he spent hours alone in the room. For all we know, he was giving her business advice.
And again, what's the content?
It was apparently it was Virginia Giuffre's name in that email.
How do you see that?
Because they had the same conversation unredacted in previous months.
Can you show me that?
Yes. This is apparently her testimony. But again, I could be wrong. I'm open to it. And this is also not a defense of Trump that fucking doing nothing, doing just a complete failure. Did you see his shit with Laura Ingraham? That fat fucking idiot.
Which one?
Did you see it? Where Laura Ingraham was basically trying to give him outs. Like trying to say, she was asking him like, so the H-1B thing is bad for Americans because it depresses wages. Are you saying there aren't skilled Americans that can fulfill these jobs? And he was like, we don't have the right skill. We need these countries sending people here to us. And it's like, so you, just to confirm, Mr. President, you don't think Americans are skilled enough to fill these jobs? And he's like, we just don't have it. And it's like, he's calling Americans fucking retarded losers. He's saying that the only thing that can save our university system is 600,000 Chinese students coming here. By the way, how many times have we heard about a fucking Chinese student selling shit back to their government? Happens all the time. Fuck them. They are our global enemy. I don't want Chinese students here. No. And he's ripping on Americans. He's saying Americans aren't suited for the job.
Saying you don't like Jackie Chan and his great works?
I don't give a fuck about him.
By the way, this doesn't prove that
you brought him up,
girl. But
no, that was the same conversation, but with it unredacted from
no, it's not. It's not. None of that overlaps with what the email is, and the email isn't a conversation.
He says, when did Donald Trump flirt with you? He didn't. That's what's inaccurate. Have you ever observed them together, meaning Trump and Jeffrey? No, not that I can remember. What is the basis of your statement that Donald Trump is a good friend of Jeffrey's? Jeffrey told me that. Right. Did you ever see Donald Trump at Jeffrey's home? Not that I can remember. On his island? Not that I can remember. In New Mexico? Not that I can remember. In New York? Not that I can remember.
And those things don't show any link at all. It just says this is Epstein, who's in the midst of legal trouble, saying the dog that hasn't barked is Trump.
The same person.
A different deposition of the same person? No, this isn't a deposition of a person at all. This is Epstein's email that he wrote.
A different interview of the same person. That's no. What I just linked to is a deposition.
Right. But I'm not linking to a deposition, and those things don't link together reliably at all.
You could be right. I don't know. Yeah. But it does seem like there's a little more gray area here. And this is not like Trump can get fucked. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything I want him to do. And so I fucking hope the Democrats throw him in prison. Fuck him. He's doing nothing. He's doing nothing. Nothing. The Republican Party has two settings. It's controlled opposition and going to war for Israel. Those are the two settings. Because the one setting of controlled opposition is when they bluster and go, we're going to change the House and we're going to get more representatives. And then they fail everywhere to do that. And meanwhile, while the Republicans get all the bad press for that, Democrats in California just go, we're going to steal 5 seats from Republicans. Fuck you. And they do. And no one cares in the media because they like it. And you didn't see that? They just passed.
That doesn't seem like an accurate telling of it at all. They passed
Proposition 50 where they took 5 majority Republican districts and turn them Democrat.
Under what situation does that happen?
When you're gerrymandering, when you're changing the district.
It happens if Texas does it. It's reliant on Texas gerrymandering.
I don't think so. I think and this is what I mean is that Republicans are losers. They are trained losers.
Fact check me.
Democrats are winners. They have dominated for
what I'm looking to hear.
65 years the Democrats have dominated totally, and the Republicans have been controlled opposition. They're complete. They can't do anything.